I think the only reason I also knew Love Island wasn't love because I was like, I grew up with different, like, and I've heard you telling me my whole life that men are the devil. And I was thinking about that recently. I was like, did I actually, I think you like maybe internalized that.
No, he made me internalize that, and then he gets mad when I recite it back to him.
Well, no, because we were like, little, he'd say men are the devil, and then I'd be like, so are you the devil? And I'd ask him when he was little, and now I'm at a place in my life where I'm like, I know he's not the devil, but in my head I'm like, men I just don't like men. Yeah, like I don't trust them.
I don't like men either.
But that's not true. I'm getting better.
I'm not.
I think you did. I think you like did this to me, which is why I called you methodical yesterday, because I feel like there's a method to your madness. But I'm like, did you do that on purpose?
Crazy. That was methodical. But
did you do that on purpose?
Say men are the devil,
so that we wouldn't like. I don't understand.
Because it definitely stuck.
I definitely wanted you guys to be aware and woke to the devilish like tactics that we males have. Like we've been influenced by society to see women. We just see bodies. We just focus on bodies, and then we're trained to say whatever you want to hear to make the body accessible. And then when we find out that the body's not going to be accessible, we'll either make you cave into the pressure of what we say, and if that doesn't work, then we'll either move on or we'll still pretend like we're interested, but we move on.
And I've been thinking about this recently, and I don't necessarily want to say it out loud, but I'm at a place in my life where I feel like the only thing that can make me worse is a man. Like, and not saying that there's not a time and a place where one day I will be in a relationship. I'm saying like a man would just be a distraction. Like he would just make me slow down. Like, I don't know.
But I do believe that there are some God-fearing men. I do believe that there's some men that have possibly either been exposed to that and says that's not right, or they've never been exposed. I believe God has set some men. I've been praying for sons.
Like, the only thing that could stop me is a man.
I've been praying for sons-in-laws.
And men are the devil.
Or sons-in-love.
And the devil can't stop
that will be fitting for you
Amen
guys.
Do we have the full circle?
What did you say?
She said the only thing that could stop me is a man. And men are the devil. And the devil can't stop me. So, there we go. Come on. Just full circle.
Hey, if it'll.
I don't know if that even makes sense. I feel like that's just what my brain's thinking.
If
like,
that's what your security.
Like, I'm saying my success, the only thing I feel like that would get in the way, like it would be stupid of me to go date right now. That's how I feel. Or no, I think it would be stupid of me to date the wrong person. I think.
No, absolutely right. As a matter of fact, since you brought this up, this was one of my regrets in dating your mom.
You said you weren't friends with her long enough.
I wish I didn't date her too soon.
They were friends like a few months.
We were friends first, and I really appreciated the friendship, but I was feeling the pressure. God, the pressure wasn't even like the pressure today, but I was feeling the pressure that if I don't snatch her up and be in a relationship with her, then somebody's going to take her off the market. So we need to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And when we did that, there was still some stuff that we needed to see about each other, about friend and being friends, that we never got to until later on into the relationship. And so it is. I know it sounds like an old-fashioned statement as much as I say it, but in anybody that's pursuing a relationship, you gotta be friends first.
I don't want to come across as anti-dating because I'm not, but it's like I think dating the wrong person will ruin your life. That's what I think.
Absolutely, it'll throw you off course.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the only thing that could stop me is if I were to stop and date the wrong person.
It'll delay or derail something everything God might have for you because this person's in the way and they're always holding you back because you're giving everything to that person and they're not the person you're supposed to be with. Friendship, if you're really honestly truly friends, you don't put up a front. They see you without the makeup, or they see you with, like, and I'm just using that as a figurative thing for male or female, although there probably are males that wear makeup.
There are.
they see the worst. They see the worst parts of who you are, and then they get to choose if they want to be with you or not. Like in dating, you hide, and it's just a front, your front and their front. And if y'all look good together as a couple and all this other stuff, it's so superficial.
That's how I feel with like talking stages though. Because I feel like talking stages are so stupid and pointless. Especially the ones that be like off and on for like a year.
Yeah, I don't believe
or
in
like
that.
It's so dumb to me. Because it's like, you know whether you like a person or whether you don't. But my point is the talking stages, I feel like people like they put their best parts of themselves out there, but they don't ever truly get to know a person. They show like the like filtered version of themselves because they want the person to like them, and then it's like y'all don't even really get to know each other, and then y'all just.
That's why you have to ask tough questions that are not yes or no questions, but they're tough questions. How, what, or why, and then look for the consistencies. Because if they're lying,
I just feel
it's gonna
like
come out.
Just be friends with the person before you. I agree. You should,
You should be
should
friends.
be a base. Instead of doing talking stages, people should just be friends. Because when you're talking stages and you're like, this could be potentially be dating, you're not fully letting the person get to know you because you're thinking about the dating portion instead of just getting to know the person.
Mm-hmm.
I might
so
sound.
proud.
I know. I feel like I sound
proud.
brainwashed, but these are my actual thoughts. I think that dating is the devil. The devil.
Dating is the devil.
No,
there's our takeaway.
No, but I'm saying no, not
Your
even
takeaway.
dating. All dating. I don't think all dating is bad, but I'm saying I think dating is the devil's method of choice because people. First of all, what does the devil hate? I guess love. I don't know. What does he hate? God, Jesus, like.
I was about to say men,
No, but I'm saying he uses dating to imitate love that you can only get real love through God and through Christ. So he uses dating to imitate that like to try to fill that vacancy people crave for love in their lives when they're not ready for it.
Wait.
And then then you're derailed by this temporary love. That temporary love hurts you, and now you're broken and don't know how to love in the future.
Wait, that kind of sounds like it's different. But you remember what I was saying to you the other day, where it's like people crave intimacy and they crave like connections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Right. So dating is you're playing Russian roulette with your heart and somebody else's heart.
And that's the thrill of it.
And you might strike or might score and that be the person that you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, or at some point is going to end. And then the heartbreak is going to suck, and then you go through that process again.
And
what they did in the Bible days, well, first of all, the parents arranged who their
Oh,
And
please
that's
don't. I'm not that
not
brainwashed.
happening.
But
Not for me.
But understand the principle, or don't even look at it as
Are we brainwashed or are we wise?
don't look at his earthly parents arranging it. But be prayerful in relationships that you're in, of friendships that God has put in your life, and who God might be leading to be that person. Because what a term in the Christian world is not dating, but it's courtship.
Courting, yeah.
Courting somebody. And courting is intentional. We're dating, but the dating is intended to lead to us walking down the aisle.
When people say date to marry.
Yeah,
If that makes you feel
a
better.
lot. That is
Right. So, I mean, I think, again, you got to know what a person's... But it's different. It's not like I'm dating because I'm hoping we'll get married. It's saying I'm dating because we are going to get married. Like, I'm not playing any games. Like, I'm in this for that commitment, and anything else is just playing Russian roulette with my heart.
I feel like conversation a lot. Well, not a lot, but people always wonder why I'm so content with not dating, because I have a lot of friends who tell me they just date for fun, or they have their online dating profiles. And I think it's very popular. I think it's fun to see their lives. But I think for me, and the reason why I realized at a young age that I don't want to date for fun, or just date, not even for fun, but even try to date. I don't want to make any efforts to date. If somebody,
that part.
like, if it happens, it happens, but I'm not going to be out here trying to date somebody. And the reason I came to that point is because I feel like it's like a wound. So, like, you're, like you said, opening up your heart, but every time you get disappointed, you're cutting deeper and deeper and deeper. And that whole, like, recovery process, I don't like that. Like, I don't want to keep playing that game. Like, if it happens, it happens, but I won't be trying to make it happen.
Yeah, I agree. Like, me personally, I'm not ever going to put myself out there in a way where it's like, oh, I'm looking to date or I'm looking for someone. Like, if God genuinely brings whoever my man is to me, that's what I prefer. Like, I don't want to put myself out there. And with me and my friends, because I've seen, obviously, my friends go through their talking stages in their relationships, and seeing how it ended, it made me, like, feel like, like, I definitely don't want to put myself out there. Like, if anything, it, like, what's the word? I don't know.
Repulses.
Yeah, it repulsed me from dating. Like, I just didn't want to do it. Or I'm like, okay, I'm good being single. Like, I'm content with staying with myself. And if it happens, it happens.
He's so happy.
This is a proud moment.
He's so happy. I feel like you already knew this.
You
we
know
don't
what, though?
date.
I know,
Like,
but
yeah,
to hear
quite
you
literally.
say that,
So it's like,
I know, but when
we're
you,
always...
we
I think your mom is a great role model.
yeah.
I definitely wasn't ready.
I think mom kind of slayed when she, like, you're the only guy she's ever dated.
And the other problem with the recovery is that in the recovery, you're thinking, oh, they moved on, let me move on. Or let me find something else.
It's not really moving
That's
on.
what I'm saying. Like, it's like you feel this pressure, like, oh shoot, I can't be hung up with them for long enough, and to prove to yourself you're not hung up with them, you look for something else, and it's just a cycle that continues.
And then let's not even talk about the sexual compromise. It's always the temptation.
I think that's why
from a
Huda got
dating
pissed at
perspective.
Jeremiah.
Is like you're going to always be, you're going to want to kiss, and then you're going to want to do more than kiss, and then you're going to want to make out, and then eventually become sexual. When you are dating, there is a temptation that you're going to do something physical, and you're going to cross lines, and then that's not just something, you talk about the recovery from a relationship, that's something that will go into the next relationship, because now you're comparing that person that you were with to this person, and then you're comparing again, and whew, it's rough.
This might be my perspective, and it might come off as very out of touch, but also to me, dating is something, it's not hard to do. Like, if you wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people in this generation especially, I feel like the talking stages, the rosters, like, finding somebody isn't hard. Like, are they a good person? No, but I'm saying it's not hard to flirt back and forth or text somebody or have someone that's in the back of your mind just to make you feel, like, comfortable. But I think the problem for me is a lot of people ask me, oh, you're not dating, or you don't have a boyfriend, or why aren't you, or what's up with you, or this, and
like
I'm just,
they sympathize,
like it has, like I'm supposed to be that way, and then it like gets like, okay, it doesn't really get to me because I'm like not dating still, but if I'm just like, I don't know what y'all are expecting from me, or it's like because I'm young I'm supposed to be dating, and then it's like, and then you also have people that are the same age as me that are like, they're trying to date just because they're worried about like running out of time or not finding somebody by a certain age.
For me, like, similar to what you said, like, if somebody would be, like, asking me about, I guess, my love life, and then, like, me telling them it's non-existent, they would be like, oh, like, I'm sorry, or, like, they would, like, I'm like, what are you sorry for? Like, I'm good.
That's
like,
why it feels like an attack to me, because I'm like, are you, like,
oh, is you cool?
Not an attack from that person, but it feels like an attack from the devil to me, because I'm like, this is the one thing that you use to get everybody else.
Oh, that's good. Even if you've noticed in the show, if someone's not in a couple, they're now
single and
vulnerable.
That's crazy.
What a description, right? So you have to be in a couple in order to be okay in the game. Like, you have to be in a relationship and coupled up with somebody to be okay in the game. I'm so proud of y'all. This is dope. Y'all have one takeaway from what we've talked about?
I'm worried I'm coming across as like, I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but I think that real love is worth being different, which is not what's displayed in this day and age in dating, but also in Love Island at all, because like they're all doing the same challenges, the same like the same thing. So it's like, if my journey looks different, that's okay, because it'll be worth it in the end. Versus like them on the show, I guess, like having the same conversations. It actually bores me. That's not why I don't date. Like, talking stages, it all just bores me. Like, I don't care. They're like, yeah, so what did you like, and what do you?
What's
like,
your favorite
what's
color?
your type? Like,
oh,
yeah, I don't care.
You know, okay, so when you find that person that I believe God's assigned you to be with,
then
you'll care.
But I can't ask everybody.
But some parts,
I can't ask everyone.
I
To
feel
your
like that's
point,
how I know. If I'm actually interested, then I'll be like, okay.
sometimes that's when I look at the show and there's parts of it is just not organic. They're talking.
It's so forced.
And they say, hey, do you want to kiss now? Okay, let's kiss.
And I'm like,
what is wrong with y'all? And then they finish kissing and they're like, how do I respond? Because that was a terrible
or
kiss.
It's like
and
when
they just smile at each other.
One was complaining, like, why aren't you doing what everybody else is doing for them? It shouldn't be the same as everybody else. Like, that's, if your relationship or how you think your relationship is doing is based on how someone else's relationship is going, then that should tell you right there that your relationship is not special.
Right. That's it. I'm so proud. What's your takeaway from our conversation?
Like, I mean, this is stuff I kind of already knew, so I wouldn't say
no,
takeaway.
but something to takeaway that somebody watching made. Just, you really want them to. If all the stuff we talked, like for example, of all the stuff we talked about, my takeaway, or maybe takeaway is the wrong phrase. What I would encourage you guys to take away, one, as I said, parents, I can't emphasize enough how important it is for you to be engaged in these type of conversations with your kids, your adult kids, your teenage kids, even your small kids. You got to discern when's the right age, appropriate time to talk to them. But you never want to be dismissed with what they're being exposed to in their world. And yeah, you could just shut it all down, but do you really think you're going to shut it all down if they have phone and access and they go outside into the schools and they get exposed? They're just going to live a double life.
Yeah, it's just going to make
that's not
more.
That's going to make it worse.
Power tripping.
My other takeaway to young people, male or female, I hope you know you're valuable. Like, I want you to know you're valuable. And start seeing yourself as valuable. Start defining a standard that you don't have to compromise the value of who you are to appease somebody and settle for anything or anybody that doesn't really value you the way you deserve. I hope you get that. I hope you see that. And I hope that stands out when you watch this buffoonery that happens on Love Island. That's a takeaway.
I thought you were talking about this.
No.
I think there are people that are going to watch this and think that we're like...
Yeah, I know. They're going to think we're just super weird. But it's okay. Because, like...
It is okay.
It is okay. I like being unique. I like being different. Yeah. So this is a dad and his daughters. That's not the official title.
I don't think you should keep saying that.
Sure?
We got to stop saying that.
I refuse to be normal. Period.
Is that why you wore this?
No, I just threw something on. This was not methodical.
Not you clocking.
But
I'm really clocking your methodicalness recently. Like, you're a very methodical person.
do have my plans, but
I beg your pardon.
We plan to talk to you guys
Do
again.
you beg his pardon?
Have more conversations. There are so many interesting conversations that we have amongst me as being a dad and hearing the perspectives from my daughters.
I think.
And we want to share that with you.
I was like, dad is Sita, but you can't do that.
I'm a dad.
So, as they say, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the conversations. Give us feedback. Let us know what you think. Let us know if there's some stuff you want to hear us talk about, the perspective or worldview. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to be asking these ladies in the coming weeks. So make sure you stay tuned.
Or don't.
That's your choice.
It's up to you, honestly.
Honestly.
Like,
just kidding. We love this.
If you want to.